Kevin Stefanski back at it again. I'll just let you guys take a listen. We'll get to the clip.
Why wouldn't you, just to see if it does anything to the offense, give him an opportunity to go in there and play?
Yeah, obviously my focus is where we are right now, Mary Kay. That's not my focus.
Okay. You the coach. I guess not his focus. Oh, you don't care, head coach? Hell, fellas. You know what? I don't think he likes Shedeur. I just don't think he likes him. Because every chance he gets, he shows it. Well, coach, you guys are getting your ass kicked. You don't put your backups in? That's not my focus right now. I don't think he likes the kid.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, something deeper is happening behind the scenes. It is not just about losing games. It is not just about bad play calling. It is about fear. A quiet fear that has moved into the Browns' locker room. And it all circles back to one name, Shedeur Sanders. From the moment Shedeur arrived in Cleveland, the energy shifted. The fan base was hyped. The jerseys sold out. The cameras crowded the facility. The questions got louder. The media asked the one name Kevin Stefanski did not want to hear. Every time it came up, he reached for the same line. That's not my focus. At first, it sounded harmless, just a coach dodging drama. But when you listen close, it does not sound like simple deflection. It sounds like disdain. Before we go deeper, hit like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss stories like this. We break down what the mainstream will not touch. If you love Shedeur, then comment SS 100%. Now, let's get into it.
At this point, it seems personal. It might not be personal for Kevin Stefanski, but it appears personal. And it's one of those situations where it's like, Kevin Stefanski, we don't care what you're telling us because your actions speak so loud, we can't even hear what you're saying. Your actions speak crazy loud. Like, if Shedeur Sanders was favored in your eyes, one, you'd speak better than saying, that's not my focus. What the hell you mean it's not your focus? Roster construction is your focus. The backup quarterback is your focus. Backups on the roster are your focus. Everything that dictates who plays in the game on Sunday, Kevin Stefanski, that should be your focus. How can it not be your focus? Furthermore, 2-5, Stefanski knew he was going to get asked this question.
They did not hold back. They said out loud what Browns fans had been whispering for weeks. Kevin Stefanski does not like Shedeur Sanders. And maybe it is personal. Think about that. When a coach says, that's not my focus, right after a question about his own quarterback room, that is not normal. Roster management is the head coach's job, deciding who plays, who sits, who grows, and who fades. That is the focus. Yet Stefanski made it sound like Shedeur development is someone else's problem. Acho said it best. Actions speak louder than words. Stefanski can act calm in front of a mic. His choices speak louder than any answer. He will not give Shedeur live snaps even when the offense is collapsing. He sticks with veterans who cannot move the ball. Losses pile up, and he still will not make a change. Why? Because he is scared. Scared of what happens if Shedeur shines.
And your best response, knowing you were going to get asked this question, was, that's not my focus. Like, I do not understand why Kevin Stefanski at least put on a better front. And somebody let Kevin Stefanski know, like, bruh, your disdain for Shedeur is obvious, and or you just got to at least act like you like him more. Act like you're going to treat him like another normal backup quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I can't make no sense of it. Talk to me.
No, I mean, I genuinely think not only it's tough whenever it's clear as day he doesn't really like Shedeur like that, but then also he has to answer questions about it every single week, and he can't hide it. He can't hide it on his face, and also it's getting to the point now where you're not even answering questions and giving your team positive feedback. Yeah. Hey, the offense isn't going at all. Is there anything you've thought about doing to switch things up?
If Shedeur steps on that field and starts winning, everything shifts. The spotlight moves. The fans start chanting his name. The locker room believes again. And that would expose something Stefanski has tried to hide. That he never believed in Shedeur at all. This is not only football. This is pride. This is control. Stefanski built his brand on being the mastermind in Cleveland, the calm play caller, the coach who keeps order. But if a 22-year-old rookie walks in and flips the story, that order vanishes overnight. According to them, what Stefanski fears most is not another loss. It is being replaced. Picture this. Shedeur comes in, plays great, and wins. Fans ask why he wasn't starting earlier. Headlines turn into weapons. Highlights turn into questions. A coach's worst nightmare. Your backup just made you look like a fool.
But instead, you answer it in like, that's not my focus right now. Get that Shedeur crap out of my face.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking about, man? Like, when it comes to Shedeur, like, he gets serious. I was tripping for a little bit, so I said, let me watch his other interviews. And his other interviews about other questions about other players, it don't be like that. And I'm trying to think, okay, so you got a rookie quarterback, right? That everybody keeps talking about. If you don't think the brother's that good, let him go out there and show it. And then they'll shut everybody up. Ain't like y'all going nowhere. The Browns ain't about to play for no real games, no real Super Bowls, no playoffs. But I think he's scared that if Shedeur goes out there and looks good, he might not look like he know what he's doing. Because why you been ain't play this young quarterback?
That's a good point.
Why'd you take the entire season?
This is a really good point. Because at this point now, if Stefanski goes out there like Shady just said, say Shedeur starts balling. Say the Browns start actually winning a couple games. Now Stefanski, you got to get fired.
And that is the trap that holds him now. If he plays Shedeur and Shedeur struggles, he can say he's not ready. If he plays and Shedeur cooks, it is over. The organization turns. The fans, the front office, the players, everyone. That is why this feels personal, because the choices no longer make football sense. They make self-preservation sense. McCoy threw down a challenge. If Stefanski truly thinks Shedeur is not ready, then prove it. Put him in. Let the world see. But he will not do it, because he doesn't want to risk being wrong. He is protecting his own job, not the team's future.
Because imagine a world where your quarterback is better than you. Imagine a world where your quarterback is more desired than you. The fan base already gravitates towards Shedeur Sanders. The world gravitates towards Shedeur Sanders. Does he have his haters? Absolutely. But jersey sales gravitate towards Shedeur Sanders. There's not a world now where Shedeur can go ball and Kevin Stefanski can continue to be the coach. Because if I'm Shedeur and I start balling, hell nah, I don't want this dude as my coach. Because he didn't believe in me in the first place. And how can Kevin Stefanski now, Shady, try to turn his tune and act like he's a Shedeur supporter? The cat's already out the bag. We know Stefanski's not a Shedeur supporter. So I think Shady's to some degree right. Like, Kevin Stefanski can't afford to play Shedeur because what if Shedeur plays well? And that's the craziest part of it all. If Shedeur plays well, Stefanski, you look dumb. So you better off keeping him on the bench. You better off riding it out with Dillon Gabriel. You better off seeing if Dillon Gabriel can get hot and then seeing what you can do. But it's just a fascinating turn to me. It's a fascinating turn to me, Care Bear.
Inside the Browns, there's a quiet divide between head coach Kevin Stefanski and general manager Andrew Berry. Reports say Berry wanted Shedeur Sanders. He saw leadership. He saw poise. He saw that primetime composure that reminds people of his father, Dion. Stefanski did not want it. He didn't think Shedeur fits his system. Now that tension is out in the open. You have a GM who believes in the rookie. You have a head coach who refuses to play him. You have a locker room stuck between them. That is not football. That is politics, and it is tearing the team apart.
Was the backup? You said he was getting some #1 reps. Is that true with Shedeur?
No. I mean, with a young quarterback with Dillon starting, you want to make sure he gets a lot of the reps. Different when you have a veteran like Joe, I would tell you, Tony. But still getting reps in a bunch of periods.
What is wild is, Shedeur hasn't said a single negative thing. He sits, he waits, he stays patient, he watches his coach dodge questions week after week. The media asks when he will get a shot. The fans chant his name. Stefanski keeps saying, "That's not my focus." If you know the Shedeur story, you know this pattern. People doubt him, people question his toughness, people call him overhyped, then he answers on the field. His run at Colorado showed who he is. Calm under pressure, composed, lethal when it's time to make a statement. So the real question is not whether Shedeur is ready. The real question is whether Stefanski is ready to face the truth.
Every game the Browns lose without giving him a chance is another mark against the coach. Fans are losing patience. Analysts are calling out the double talk. Players are starting to wonder what is really going on behind closed doors. He said it straight. There is no world where Shedeur can ball out and Kevin Stefanski still keeps his job. And that is the part the coach cannot handle. He knows the moment Shedeur succeeds, he is finished. But here's the irony. The Browns are already finished without him. The offense is lifeless. The morale is gone. Fans have checked out. The coach who once got praise for 11 wins is now holding the franchise hostage out of fear. Fear of a kid he never believed in. And that is exactly why Shedeur is destined to break through. Talent, confidence, resilience. You cannot hold that down forever. Shady said it best. You cannot hold a strong man down, especially Sanders. Deion raised his sons to shine under pressure, not to fold. Shedeur has that same DNA, calm on the surface, burning inside. He wants to prove every doubt wrong. Stefanski may think he is delaying the inevitable. He is only making the comeback bigger. Be honest, when that moment comes and Shedeur gets the call, it will not be just another game. It will be a statement. Every throw, every drive, every touchdown, each one will feel like payback. For every press conference where he was dismissed, for every time the coach looked past him, for every fan who asked, why is he not playing? The Browns think they are protecting their system. They are not. They are holding back their future. Shedeur brings something no one else on that roster brings: star power, confidence, leadership that connects with a new generation. You feel it online. You see it when he walks in. He is not just a player. He is a movement.
This is Kevin Stefanski showing you once and for all, I didn't want to draft him. I don't like his attitude. I don't like his presence on social media. He won't even speak Shedeur's name in these interview sessions. There's just a principle involved here where at least you acknowledge that by default, just by default, Flacco is now gone. Shedeur moved up a slot. He's second on the depth chart. He fears his father. He fears that Deion, if Shedeur ever gets a hold of the starting quarterback job in Cleveland, that before you know it, Deion will replace Kevin Stefanski as the next head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Stefanski is now saying, over my dead body will Shedeur get a shot.
Cleveland's problem is not talent. It is ego. It is coaches who cannot admit when they are wrong. It is front offices that draft stars, then let politics block progress. And the saddest part is this: they are wasting a moment that could define the next decade. This situation will not hold. A contract might keep a coach safe for a while. Football does not care about resumes. It cares about results. And the results are ugly. The offense cannot move. Fans are turning. The locker room feels it. The writing is on the wall. When that writing becomes reality and Stefanski is gone, the truth will come out. People will look back and see what this was. It was not about performance. It was about pride. It was about a coach who was too scared to be outshined by a rookie. But by then, it will be too late, because Shedeur will move on, and wherever he goes next, he will carry that fire, the kind of fire that builds greatness out of rejection. In the end, Shedeur doesn't need his approval. He does not need the Browns to believe. Greatness does not wait for permission. It shows up when it is ready. When it shows up, the people who tried to hold it back cannot stop it. That is why Acho's words hit so hard. He pulled the cover off the truth. Stefanski is not protecting Shedeur. He is protecting himself. Because deep down, he knows the truth. Shedeur Sanders might be too good for the Browns. And when that first snap finally comes and the camera finds his face under those stadium lights, everyone in Cleveland will feel it. This is what fear looks like when it loses.